In June 2006, TripStop was faced with a new challenge. Would TripStop still work effectively in freeze-thaw conditions? We presented this challenge to the team at RMIT University in Melbourne, Australia. This question was raised as we are now exporting TripStop to parts of the world that have freeze-thaw conditions. As Australia has very limited test areas where there are freezing temperatures at ground level, even in winter, we had to test TripStop under laboratory conditions. Using over 500 litres of dry ice at minus 200 degrees Celsius, the testbed was completely frozen over a period of hours. The dry ice was spread out evenly over the entire slab and then left to rest while the slab cooled down. Spreading out the ice ensured that the slab cooled evenly and helped rapidly cool all of the slab instead of just the joint. The slab was then lifted in accordance with RMIT's testing procedures and measured as normal. Water was also added to the TripStop joint while the slab was articulated to rapidly cool the joint and simulate ice in the joint itself. The testbed reached temperatures of between minus 25 and minus 50 degrees Celsius throughout the testing process. Here you can see the ice inside the joint. You can hear the slabs crushing the ice in the joint as the slab is lowered. Now we added weight to the frozen testbed to find out if the frozen joint was any weaker than normal. Once again, TripStop performed flawlessly, withstanding the extra weight whilst frozen and crushing any ice when lowered. You can hear the slabs crushing the ice in the joint as the slab is lowered. Now it was time for the overload, the hardest test TripStop would face. Weights were now loaded onto one corner of the frozen testbed and we lifted the other corner, ensuring that the combined weight of the slabs and the weights were transferred directly onto the TripStop joint. As the slab was slowly lifted, the weight appeared to have no adverse effects on the joint, and TripStop continued to function without any problems. TripStop endured, even in freeze-thaw conditions. The results for freeze-thaw are published on their website, along with the displacement and creep test for 125mm TripStop.